Hi everybody, and welcome to demonstration video 3 for determining hourly, regular, and overtime wage rates. And to determine the regular rate or the overtime rate, there are certain ways to correctly break down or convert the salary to arrive at the hourly rate and the overtime rate. In this exercise, I'll demonstrate how to calculate the hourly wages as well as the overtime wages based on weekly wages, bi-weekly wages, monthly salaries, and semi-monthly salaries. For this specific demonstration video, I will have 5 different scenarios. And the first one, where I do have all 5 of them displayed here. So first of all, I will go in, and let's go ahead and do them right off the bat here. All right, so for example number 1, Alice Rhodes earns a weekly wage of $1,200. During the most recent week, she worked 48 hours. So what I'll do is we can go ahead and break down what her regular wage rate is, and then we'll go ahead and calculate the overtime wage rate. So first of all, her regular rate would be calculated as taking $1,200 divided by 40 hours. Okay. That's going to get us, let's go ahead and calculate here. That's going to get us 30 hours here. Okay. So basically we know that she earns a weekly wage of $1,200. During that week, okay, she worked 48 hours, and they are paid 1.5 times their respective regular wage rate. So we can find out then, basically, and let me go ahead and, so we're going to find out then her per hour wage rate, which by taking her regular weekly wage of $1,200 divided by 40 hours, $30 per hour. And to find her overtime rate, I'm simply going to take that $30 times the 1.5 times, okay? And that should equal the $45 of her overtime wage rate. Okay. Well, per hour. There. So as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this, the calculations that we've done here. So for number 1, for Alice, her regular wage rate is $30 per hour, and her overtime wage rate is $45 per hour. She earns a regular weekly wage of $1,200, and she worked 48 hours that week. So what we're going to do is, well, actually in this exercise, we are simply just showing you how to calculate the regular and the overtime wage rate. So we're not calculating her total wages earned for that period. So this is all we're going to do for now for this one. In number 2, Hank Long earns a bi-weekly wage of $3,400. During the most recent week, he worked 45 hours. Okay. So remember, it's bi-weekly. It's not weekly like what we had up here. So what we're going to do here is, for his regular rate, okay, for his regular rate, we're going to take the 3,400. I'm going to go ahead and write out the formula here so you can see it, like how I did it up here. 3,400 divided by 2 weeks. Okay. And you're going to divide that then again by 40 hours. Okay. See how I took $3,400 because that's a bi-weekly wage. We want to look for a weekly rate. So basically, I'm going to take $3,400 divided by 2 weeks and divided by 40 hours because there's 40 hours in 1 week to find the hourly rate for Hank. So I'm going to go ahead and plug in that formula. And his regular rate is $42.50 per hour. Okay. For his overtime rate, what we're going to do is we're going to basically take his $42.50 and multiply by 1.5. So let's go ahead and take $42.50 times 1.5. His overtime rate is $63.75 per hour for overtime. And it would be 5 hours of overtime here. Okay. Once again, we're not looking for the total wages. We're just looking for the regular rate and overtime rate in this problem. Number 3. Barry Adams earns an annual salary of $80,000. During the most recent week, he worked 59 hours. Okay. So let's go ahead and calculate his regular wage rate. In this formula, I'm going to take 80,000 First of all, I'm going to divide it by 52 weeks. This is how I'm going to break it down. I'm going to divide it by 52 weeks because within a year, there's 52 weeks. And to find the correct breakdown, this is the same path you have to take. Basically, if you know the annual salary, you're going to have to divide it first by 52 weeks to find a weekly, to find a weekly hourly rate, or an hourly rate per se. I'm going to take 40 hours, and that's going to go ahead then. I'm going to go ahead then take my formula and enter it in. Okay, and let's go ahead and round it to 2 decimal places, which is 38.46 per hour for his regular rate. Okay. For his overtime rate, once again, we're going to take that $38.46, which is his regular rate, times 1.5. And we're going to go ahead and calculate that down here to equal 57.69 as his overtime rate for a person who earns $80,000 a year. His regular per hour rate is $38.46. If they were to get paid overtime after the 40 hours, it would be $57.69 per hour thereafter. I'm going to stop the video here. I'm going to start a new one to conclude with number 4 and 5. We're nearing the 10-minute mark. So come back and join me in the second part of this video.